Hey YouTube, it's a new day, it's a new week, and I got some good news. The doctors believe that they have figured out what's wrong with me. Well, I have two doctors, but one doctor kind of figured it out. As some of you guys know, for the past 3 to 4 years or so, I was progressively losing my memory. And then eventually 2 years ago, that turned into the chronic pain with the headaches. Now, nobody's really known, doctor-wise, what's been going on there until the other day. I've had a doctor that's been saying for a little bit that he thought it was, I believe it was glutamate overproduction. Really hope I'm using the right word. Glutamate is something that you actually need in your brain, but I have so much of it being produced that it interferes with like the neurons transmitting information or something like that. So there's this chemical scale that measures not necessarily how much glutamate you produce, but another chemical that's associated with glutamate. And you're supposed to be basically, a 1 would be ideal, 3 would be good, and 5 is max. I'm a 9.75. So that kind of explains why I can't think properly. So basically what ends up happening is like you go to think and stuff and it's really hard just because it can't really pass the information through. And there are these little receptors that are supposed to dry up the chemical, but unfortunately because I've had so much overproduction over the years of this chemical, they actually produce it themselves, which really sucks. And body fat unfortunately helps with that. So essentially what ends up happening is my brain's inflamed. I thought that meant swollen, but can you imagine, giant head? So with brain inflammation, that is basically caused by these things called pro-inflammatory cytokines. Anyway, I could keep going on about these chemicals and stuff, but let's just do this, okay? This is what my brain looks like with the inflammation. This is what my brain will look like after I take all the anti-inflammatory drugs and I literally have to get to like no body fat. See that? Yeah. You know why I'm excited about that? Because my brain's going to have a monocle. So yeah, that's the good news I've been getting. It's kind of, I don't know, it's very surreal. I mean, I've been dealing with this for so many years and I'm not a completely different person from who I used to be. I mean, I've always been very, I mean, I don't want to say kind, that's arrogant. But let's just say I've always been a person that cares about other people, and that hasn't changed. The only thing is, like I said, that like remembering things. I mean, there's obviously other personality traits, so it's a little bit scary in a way, because that means I'm going to be going back to the person I was, and the person I am will merge with that person, and I'll be different. And I also, I mean, I know there's something wrong with me. It's a physical feeling, but it's going to be really weird to be better, because I don't even remember what that feels like anymore. So I am excited to be better, because you know, one of the main reasons is eventually, like I said, I would like to become a trainer eventually. And in order to do that, I'm definitely going to need my memory, otherwise I'm not going to be able to go to school for that. So I'm really looking forward to it, specifically for that reason. And I mean, honestly, I'm happy with all the terrible stuff I've gone through. A lot of people would be like, why? That's nuts. But the simple fact of the matter is, with every single thing I've had to go through, means I've got more and more reasons I can relate to people. I mean, I've had everything from depression to pain to like all these crazy side effects from medication to complete like basically mental neutrality. By the way, if you're ever taking a medication and you're completely neutral, that's a bad side effect. You want to start seeing a doctor for that. Unless it's like neutral medication. I've never heard of that, but yeah. It's going to be really cool because I'll be able to think properly and I'll be able to start helping these people, and I'll remember all the stuff I went through, and I'll be able to put myself in those people's shoes and basically help them accordingly. So I'm really looking forward to that. I know last video I thanked everyone on YouTube, you know, for everything that they say to me, but I really wanted to reiterate again. I started up my Tumblr account, and I've had like it's been really awesome. I think it's been open for like 3 days and I have 21 followers and stuff, and I keep getting all these really kind messages, like, you know, saying I'm inspiring and all that other stuff. And I just want to thank you guys for saying things like that. I still have a problem getting used to, like, people saying things like that, because I really don't know how to respond, you know. That's a big thing to tell a person, and I just want to let you guys know that I plan on living up to those things that you guys say I am. I plan on working harder, I plan on doing more, and I plan on showing people that this can be done, whether or not you're in pain, whether or not you're depressed, whether or not you just don't feel like doing it that day. You can keep going, and I am going to be proof of that. I don't stop, I always keep going. It doesn't matter how I feel, it doesn't matter how much pain I'm in. The only thing that really matters is if it's a holiday, though. I do take holidays off, and that includes the next Valentine's Day. But everything else, though, I am completely serious. You know, I'm going to live up to everything you guys say I am. It's just simple fact. It's not even a question in my mind. So I'm really looking forward to these next few months. It's on the home stretch. So, I'm gonna go on to another day. Oh, by the way, the people that have been telling me I'm hot, thanks. Yeah. This is Ryan trying to learn how to use a green screen, but it's not gonna be 100% because I had to use green tape and there's actually an orange background. And my wife likes to put things all over the place, so I can't find the clear tape, but I still love her. And hope when she sees this, she doesn't make me sleep on the couch. Yeah. Maybe this will be in future videos. Yeah. Honey, please don't kill me in my sleep. Yeah. I hope this works. So, it is a new day, and I was going to talk to you guys about more stuff. But I figure this is a really big video because this is a big thing that's going to change my life. So I'm going to leave it as is at this particular point. Not to mention people want to hear my big news. And it's funny because it's a lot of people on the Facebook and they know I have a Tumblr account. I've already told the big news on there, so haha guys. Anyway, see you guys next week, YouTube. You're all beautiful in my eyes. My big eyes. I can see you through your computers. Weird. Awesome! Awesome! That's awesome! That's awesome! Awesome! Awesome. So I finally figured out what the hell this is called again. Broccoli.